When I moved to LA, it was still King Kylie vibes. Everything was fine and dandy. We were getting our Instagram pictures in. Like, we felt hip, we felt cool. It was very much like celebrity culture. I had no problem with the politics there. Things hadn't gotten too bad, and I wasn't a business owner yet. Yeah, that's when I got political, especially, well, besides COVID, was when I became a business owner. Yeah. And then you like kind of wake up and you're out of this little fairy tale land, and it's not more like, oh, like just because I'm gay means I'm always gonna vote Democrat. Like, no, it's not my only personality. I have other personalities I can think for myself. And if that offends you, just unfollow now, because I'm not a political person, but I think with common sense. That's all. That's all. Yeah, ain't it beautiful? Yeah. Okay, so when COVID came, we were locked up for almost a year. Yeah, almost a year of my life where it was a crime to go to the gym. God forbid my mental health tells me I need to go to a gym and get a workout in. Oh no, that was unhealthy. That was bad. That was a crime. That was illegal. No, none of that. Eventually, we could work out at these outdoor gyms, which was ridiculous. Meanwhile, everyone in Florida was just having the time of their life on the beach, right? And here we are, 6 years later, and everyone, guess what? Florida's still here. Did everyone in Florida get wiped out? No, Corona did not wipe out everyone in Florida, thank you. So they got to have a fun time. They got to run their businesses. That's what, like, ever since, like, LA's been losing population, our rents have been going down the last, like, 4 or 5 years. Like, things have not been fun in LA. No small business can make it. All the little mom and pops cannot make it. Only the Air Ones of the world can survive. Okay? So it's been, hey, don't eat that. Yeah, LA, okay. So that's when I was like, and my friend like ended his life over COVID in LA. Like, he could not take it, being told you can't work, you have a curfew, you can't leave the house after like 10 p.m. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Like, some silly mask is gonna save our lives. Okay, like, come on. Okay, so all of that was redonkulous, but I stuck it out. I'm a trooper. Like, hey. I can take just about anything, right? And I went, hey, stop. Okay, and yeah, because you want to come here with your brother and post for the video? Yeah, I think you do. I'm gonna make them lap dogs. They're only like 2 months old, and they're still in training. I've had them like a week. So anyway. Okay, so that pissed me the freak off. Yeah, and I became a business owner around COVID too, and I started purchasing apartment buildings. Well, guess what? Rent control, all the rules on apartment buildings kept getting worse and worse for business owners. My tenants have to deal with RVs outside of their apartment for months at a time. Yeah. Intense, just non-stop nonsense. People shooting up, people urinating, stealing their water, graffiti, just like, it's just constantly like the trenches over there, okay? And it's horrible. People are in these brand new, beautiful apartment buildings, and the city just allows the homeless to live outside for free and commit crimes, use a blowtorch and start catching everything on fire, just doing illegal things, running around with no clothes on in front of the children. Oh yeah, and then I watched the debate for the mayor of LA, and ramen noodles voting to have tents in front of schools, like, cause that makes sense, right? And still voting to defund the police, still voting for all this nonsense, and for non-citizens to vote, which is redonkulous. Everything about it was redonkulous. Just pissed me the freak off, okay? And the way they like beat around the bush, they can't just respond yes or no, because they know the right answer, and it's just fed up, okay? I got fed up. And the final straw was when they made the rent control in LA like 1% on some years. You can raise the rent like 1%, even though your insurance goes up 40%. Tell me why that is fair. How is anyone gonna run a business when they change rent control to less than CPI, where you can no longer keep up with inflation? It just doesn't make any sense. Why would anyone do business there? Why would the wealthy buy a home there when you have to pay like a 5% mansion tax? You don't. Just because you're stuck in some rent-controlled apartment with like really low rent Doesn't mean you want to like spend the rest of your life stuck there and drive like an hour away and commute to work an hour away and feel like you're stuck living there, even though your needs change, your work life changes, your personal life changes, you have more kids. Does it mean you should be stuck in some place the rest of your life just because you're locked in at some low rent? No, no. And at one point, I was locked into a low rent. Yeah, but guess what? I'm gonna move on with my life. I'm gonna keep going. You know what? Like, I have bigger dreams, okay? Like, I like being a homeowner. I love owning property. I love being a business owner. And I want to be in a city that supports all that. So that's why I got out of there. Okay? Yeah, like month after month, I would get newsletters from my realtor. Everything in it was negative. Negative for a business owner. It's like, oh, instead of a 2-month security deposit, now you can only take a 1-month security deposit. All the laws kept like tightening up to where you can't do business and to where you're no longer going to want to rent to people that are less qualified. So with lower credit scores, like you got to be like really, really strict, right? And so everything just kept tightening up, making it tougher to do business, making it just abusive, just where it's not even fun anymore. It's really not fun. and when the homeless are out front and they're like vandalizing your property and the cops are just like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they can leave their RV at a meter for months, basically, before they have to go on like 3 notices, and then they get to stay like a month longer, and then they can just move their RV to the other side of the street after 3 months or so. And then it's like, okay, now they can stay there for 3 months until we tell them to move back to the other side. Like, it's just so poorly run, and these people are playing, the homeless are playing like loud music and partying all night and drinking and just causing trouble constantly. So it was horrible. Like, thank God I lived in Beverly Hills and life was pretty good there, pretty safe, pretty clean. But for the people that don't, oh my God, there's just no quality of life. The homeless are there like ringing your doorbell in the middle of the night. They're just a nuisance, okay? And like Florida, they don't play with all that. They don't do all that, okay? So thank God I'm in a city that that like actually cares about its people. What a nice change of pace. I'm just so thankful to be here. I'm a free man. Yes.